So I wanted to just come on here quickly and, give this message to Sonic Yojita, and Sonic Yuki, basically the host, if you will, the co-host of the, Archie Sonic Digest podcast. I wanted to kind of come on here and give you guys a bit of a message and a heads up, if you will. Now, I'm sure you noticed on your Twitter, if you had the time to do so, that basically, I sent you something that I kind of revamped, kind of updated, and basically talked about in depth in that written statement or in that written essay that it's been 12 years. That's right, 12 years since the whole Mecha Sally arc began, and how I mentioned in there that it started out promisingly. It started out on a high note, but it just went downhill. I mean, there are numerous opportunities in that story that could have been capitalized on, but they didn't. One of the examples I use is Tails fighting Sally, and Sally, as Mecha Sally that is, gives him the option of capturing her or saving the village. And he chooses option B. Now, one thing I pointed out was you could have had her attack him from behind, taking advantage of the situation, but it didn't happen. And then I point out later on when she's ordered to go kill her brother, Elias, she arrives at his hut, sees that he's not there, looks out the window, sees that he's escaped, and could go after him, catch up with him, and do the job, but she doesn't, and she just looks out that window and almost you could tell, I don't know if it was the artist's intention or if it was crafted into the script and then the artist did the best to make it that way, but you can almost see a bit of regret on her face. And to me, because of what Robotnik Eggman was going to have her do. And to me, when I brought this up as a missed opportunity, to me, it's probably one of the best missed opportunities out there, when it comes to the story, because if you want to keep Eggman as a threat, you want to keep him as, one step ahead in this story arc to finally accomplish what he's always wanted to accomplish, you have him start kind of contemplating, why Sally allowed Tails to go off and save the village instead of attacking him from behind when his back was turned after she gave him that option. And also why she just didn't go after her brother and let him escape. And what you could have had Eggman do, and again, this was a big opportunity missed in my opinion, is not only have him contemplate why, but also have him, during that contemplation, realize, oh crap, the princess still has a bit of a free will. I've got to find a way to subdue that. And you're going to notice moments like that, guys, when you go through these issues. I mean, you're at the starting point right now, and that's great. That's fine. You're at the starting point, but you're going to notice as you progress over the next, what are you out in the main comic? You're going to be doing 233. You do about 2 or 3 issues. So as you progress up to 247 over time, you're going to start noticing a lot of the rinse and repeating when it comes to Team Fighters, that being Sonic, Amy, and Tails. You're going to notice the character development that's given to the likes of Team Freedom, which is Rotor, Cream, Nicole, Heavy, and Bomb, if you will, and such. As well as you're going to notice the character development when you talk about the Secret Freedom Fighters. And I know you're going to probably have to rehash what you talked about. Even though you said you wouldn't, you're going to have to rehash the reason why a certain pair of wolf twins show up later on in this story arc. But yeah, basically, you're gonna have, I'll put it this way, you're gonna have a lot of fun, guys. You're gonna have fun looking at all these scenarios of rinse and repeat, character development, and missed opportunities. And again, like I said, there are a lot of missed opportunities, maybe not as much as some people would say, want to believe there is, but there are missed opportunities. Believe you me, there are missed opportunities. I mean, there's a lot of things there. Like, for example, I think one of the things I brought up was something along the lines of, you know, what was it? What was it I brought up? What was it I brought up? Hold on for a sec, real quickly. Hold on for a sec. What was it that I brought up as a, missed opportunity? Hold on, guys. Let me look this up, because I want to make sure I get it right. But let me look it up here. Here it is. Let's see. Missed opportunities. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Oh yes, Sally's unwilling betrayal. That caused Silver's future to become desolate. As I describe here, all we got was Silver making a deal with Harvey who makes his return. I'm sure you guys are going to touch upon that after so long, to be part of the Secret Freedom Fighters in exchange for helping him find out who the traitor among the original team it was that caused his future to go into ruins. Now, I do mention that they do give Silver a bit of a reason as to why Sally's betrayal caused his future to be so desolate, and that I do agree that during the passing of time, hundreds if not thousands of years, and this is reality-based too, historical facts can be misinterpreted or even lost in time, which in story could validate Silver's explanation to Sonic and company as to why Sally is looked at as the traitor that caused his future to be desolated. And that right there is a big opportunity, as we speak. But then I also say that the biggest problem I have is, why didn't Silver stop and question how Sally's betrayal could have caused all the desolation in the future? Because as much as Sally's situation was impactful on all the other characters, wouldn't someone like Sonic betraying the freedom fighters in the world have a more direct result on the future of the planet? Because honestly, I think it could and would, more so than Sally's unwilling betrayal. There's a lot of things here, guys, that when you go through this, even you're going to be asking similar, if not the same questions, and pointing out similar, if not same, missed opportunities and scenarios that could have been done better with the story arc. And I even mentioned that when you think about it, even Silver could have figured that all out, but again, it's another missed opportunity. And then, of course, another missed opportunity, in my opinion, is, Tails confronting Shard of Silver on the fact that he knows that Sally's brother is leading a secret undercover team, if not undercover operation. You can have him acknowledge that when they are talking about it to him and Sonic, so he has an idea that they are part of this secret mission that the King's a part of. So anyway, like I said, there's many missed opportunities that, like I said, guys, you're going to be noticing yourself, and you're going to be pointing out yourself and discussing yourself on the podcast. So that's why I'm doing this video. As a fan, as a follower, of your work, I'm giving you guys a heads up of what to expect. Because believe you me, you might enjoy it now. You might be into it now. And you may have been when it first came out. But looking back on it, yeah, I think you're going to see exactly what I just talked about there. You're going to notice it very well when you're looking back on the issues and talking about them. But that's all I'm going to say, guys, and I'll talk to you later.